Well, Silly Millie the dog and I are out here. We're in some strip stubble today. The wind is blowing a good 45 miles an hour for gusts at the moment. And I was going to show you guys what a difference this makes having this tall stubble left over. So you can kind of see this stuff that's laying around me here. We probably got 24 to 30 inches of stubble in this spot. I'm actually on a hilltop, so this would be the windiest part of this field. And I was just going to show you down these rows, show you how much ground cover there is in here, how little disturbance we're getting even at 45 miles an hour, and then I'll get up above so you can kind of see just how windy it actually is. So here we are just looking down a row here out in the same field. You can see how very little wind there is down this close to the ground. This field actually was barley 3 years ago, then flax, which is a high carbon crop, and then it's back to barley again this year. And look at the amount of ground cover that we have in here still, right? So we are really happy with the amount of... The cover's great. You can see the amount of trash that's still on the ground that's covering it. We got actually a ½ an inch of rain out in this field and then got about 6 inches of snow. So somewhere around an inch of rainfall that just finally melted in here. And I drove all the way across this field without picking up mud on my tires. And so all these are encouraging things. So I'm sure you can kind of hear the wind out here, but it's blowing still at a pretty darn good clip. On our weather station, it looks like we're between 30 and 40 mile an hour gusts. You can see the difference between this and what we were looking at down in the field. So here we're going to dig down in this stuff and just see how much this moisture actually infiltrated the soil. So we're looking at about a 4/10 to 5/10 of moisture rainfall situation that was followed by about 6 inches of wet snow. So I'm guessing probably an inch of moisture actually that we got out of this last storm. And as you can see, aggregation is getting better and better in the soil, I think. We caught a lot of snow that actually would have blown because it drifted really bad, some of this stuff, because the wind was blowing so hard. So this stuff catches that snow, it keeps it, and then it melts in here because it keeps the ground warmer longer too. And so really happy with the water infiltration.